If you want your photos to look cleaner, richer, and more professional, then in this video, I'm going to show you how to enhance photography tone in Lightroom in a simple, practical way. Whether you shoot portraits, landscapes, or everyday content, these edits can help you turn a flat image into something that feels polished and intentional. And if you enjoy easy Lightroom tutorials like this, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more editing tips. Let's jump in. First, open your photo inside Adobe Lightroom and go straight to the light panel. This is where the base tone of your image is controlled, and it has the biggest impact on how the photo feels overall. Start with exposure if your image is too dark or too bright. Adjust it slowly until the brightness looks natural, because you want to correct the photo without washing it out. Next, raise contrast slightly, usually somewhere around +10 to +25, to give the image more separation between light and dark areas. Now move to highlights. Lowering highlights, usually around -30 to -70, helps recover detail in bright areas like skies, skin, or reflective surfaces. After that, lift the shadows around +20 to +50 to bring detail back into darker parts of the image without making it look flat. Then go to whites and increase them slightly to add a cleaner, brighter feel to the most luminous parts of the photo. After that, decrease blacks just a little to deepen the darkest tones and give the image more depth and structure. Once your base light adjustments are in place, go to the tone curve. This is where you can make your edit feel more professional and refined. Create a gentle S-curve by slightly lifting the highlights and slightly lowering the shadows. This adds contrast in a more controlled cinematic way. If you want a softer, more faded look, lift the shadows just a little more so the black points are not too heavy. Then balance the top end of the curve so the bright areas still look natural and not too harsh. The goal here is subtlety. Small changes in the tone curve can make a huge difference in how the final image feels. Next, move into color balance. Before doing anything creative, make sure your white balance is correct. If the photo looks too cold, warm it up slightly. If it looks too yellow or orange, cool it down a little. Once the base color temperature is corrected, you can add a slight warm tone for a more natural and pleasing look, especially for portraits or outdoor photography. Then use color grading very subtly if you want to give the shadows, midtones, or highlights a more stylized feel. Keep it light because the best tone edits usually feel invisible rather than obvious. After that, open the present section to add detail and depth. Increase clarity by around +10 to +20 to improve mid-tone contrast and give your image a stronger presence. Add a little texture around +10 to bring out fine detail without making the image look harsh. Then try a small amount of dehaze, around +5 to +10, especially if the image looks hazy, soft, or slightly washed out. These adjustments can make your photo feel sharper, clearer, and more defined, but again, the key is to keep everything natural. The biggest mistake beginners make is pushing every slider too far. For better photography tone, always edit gradually and zoom out often to judge the full image. You want the photo to look improved, not over-processed. If you're editing portraits, keep the skin tone smooth and believable. If you're editing landscapes, focus on depth, contrast, and balanced light. And if you're editing social media content, aim for consistency so your photos all have the same visual mood. So to quickly recap, start with the light panel, shape the image with the tone curve, correct and refine the color balance, then finish with presence for clarity and detail. That workflow gives you a clean, professional tone in Lightroom without overdoing it. If this tutorial helped you, please hit like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next Lightroom editing guide. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.